welcome back to my channel. I was very inspired by food in Europe, lifestyle in Europe, like just little small things in Europe that kind of inspired me to make this video, which things that inspired me in Europe. It's a literal theme, okay? But I feel like, I really want to incorporate what I saw in Europe, what I experienced in Europe, what I ate in Europe, and as long as it's gonna making me want to do it, I want to keep doing it. So I just came back from grocery run because I have nothing in my house, and of course stocking my necessities and like my go-to food and all that, but I also went on a hunt for specific things. So the first portion is food. So let's just begin. What inspired me, of course, is butter, but not just a normal butter. It is a European style butter. I think when I was in France and also even in Copenhagen, they use a good butter, and I think you guys already know that's what they're famous for. And I did some research, and then their butter has used specific processing of the milk and a specific percentage of how many fats are in there and all that. And I found this Trader Joe's cultured salted butter. It says produced in Brittany, France. I don't know if it's true or not, to be honest. It does have a France stamp on it, so we shall see. You know, like the famous butter from France that everyone buys over there? It's not that, but I think this is what I can get. Something close with that. And I could have gotten those, actual butter from France, but it's pretty expensive. So for now, I'm just gonna try this one out. And in Denmark, in Copenhagen, they whipped it. They whipped those butter and serve it as a breakfast. I want to try that, but I don't know how to do it, so I'm gonna do the research how to do it if I'm keen to it. But for now, I got this butter. Second thing is this beet hummus. I went to Whole Foods and get this. And thankfully I have my Prime membership, so it was a little cheaper than the normal price. But I love this beet hummus. I remember I had this first time in Germany back in last year or 2 years ago, but the beet hummus somehow is very hard to get in the States, and then they didn't have in Trader Joe's, obviously, so I went to Whole Foods and get this. But I just love the taste of it. This one has a specific one with lemon. I'm very curious how it's gonna be or how it's gonna taste like, so super excited to try it. And this is very Copenhagen inspired, but I got this Danish cheese, Havarti cheese with dill. There's a normal version of it, but that is from Germany. This one is from Denmark. It says Danish style. Yeah, it says creamy Danish. People eat this with the bun and the cheese and butter for breakfast, or like there's a breakfast plates that they usually serve, like traditional Danish breakfast. And then I want to try to use this one for that. I had this morning a little Danish breakfast, but I just used the cheese that I have, which is not supposed to be. So I'm excited to try this one and see how it's gonna taste like. Fourth thing is this yogurt from Trader Joe's. It's a European style yogurt. It says smooth and creamy. I don't know it's actually European style or not, but it is organic pasteurized milk. But I'm gonna try mini yogurt probably in this next month or so to see what is the closest. I mean, affordable option, right? I'm just gonna try to do it. And this fifth thing is the fennel seed. It is very specific, right? There's a yogurt, I'm gonna put the picture on here, but there's a yogurt that I had in Lipa in Copenhagen that has like a flaky granola. I don't know. I tried to look it up on the spot, but I couldn't figure out what it is. But it's like a granola, but like more flaky, lighter, and then it has fennel in it. And then I was like blown away how good it was. It's like if you have a fennel seed before, it has like a little lemony taste. It's really, really good with the granola and obviously honey and yogurt, and it's just really, really good. I was looking for the sunflower seed, but I couldn't find it at Trader Joe's. I mean, they have it, but they don't have it at the store that I went. Also at Whole Foods as well. But so I'm just gonna make a granola without the sunflower seed, but gonna put the fennel in it, maybe cranberry, almonds, walnuts, and almond butter maybe. But trying to make the homemade granola so that I can eat with this yogurt with the Danish breakfast. So I'm so excited for it. I think what I got inspired is like mainly Danish Copenhagen style breakfast that has cheese and then good sourdough bread and boiled egg and jam, butter, and yogurt bowl. I think that's like chef's kiss for me, so I'm very excited to create it on my own. I'm just missing a good sourdough bread. And then what I did when I did the research, in US, enriched flour or bleached flour is very common, and I'm looking for something that's not enriched and not unbleached flour. And I did a research. There's a certain bakery in LA that does have that kind of sourdough bread. So I'm gonna go there tomorrow morning and get those bread. I think I'm gonna go the one in closer to my house, which is called Clark Street Bakery. I could have gone to Gajusta, or I don't know how to pronounce it, Gajusta, whichever, in Venice. I've gone there like a couple times, but it's just very far. I mean, Venice is 30 minutes away compared to this bakery is like 10 minutes away, I think. So I'm gonna go there tomorrow morning and then get those fresh baked bread from there and make a little Danish breakfast tomorrow. Food-wise, I mean, obviously good food for like dinners and like lunch and stuff is also good, but what I like to make is breakfast. And what I got inspired by the most is the breakfast. So trying to recreate. The next step will be making granola and getting us a good sourdough bread, as well as coffee too. But all the coffee is in my luggage, which is gonna arrive today at 8 p.m. between 8 p.m. and 10 p.m. I got a call, so it should get there. And I have all the coffee beans in there, so probably gonna show it to you guys, but I'm just really excited to get my luggages, guys. You have no idea. Good morning, y'all. As I said, I'm gonna go get some good sourdough at the Clark Street Bakery. I'm gonna go right now. It is 9:10 a.m. and I'm gonna go to the bakery. Outfit ran down. Wearing my scuffer shirt that I got, Boom Boutique. Little nice cozy pants, like a baggy pants with my Hay tote bag. Brooks on, and let's head to the bakery. I got sourdough bread. This one is specifically stone-dried wheat with whole wheat or something. I think this one is very clean bread. I'm so excited to have this. It just smells amazing. It's crazy. And this one is heavy. She's the heavy one. This, I had to get it because it's a cardamom bun. I knew they're gonna have it because I saw on the menu. It smells delicious. I had to get a bite because I'm so hungry. Nothing probably compare like the one I had in Copenhagen. Shout out Sophie. You had a best cardamom bun ever. But this, I had to. I miss cardamom bun. I love cardamom bun. Price wise though, nowhere near close to Copenhagen. This one is $5 and in Copenhagen it's around like $2. So that's LA price, I guess. But let's have a bite. Wait, not bad at all. Honestly, I approve. This is good. I taste cardamom, but I'd say it's a little bit more subtle side. And then the crust, the out layer, is a little bit more softer than the one I had in Copenhagen. But other than that, it's actually really good. Okay, let's go back home, make some breakfast in my chaotic room, have a nice little coffee from Prologue, which is from Copenhagen, and have a little Danish breakfast, little Copenhagen in my home. Also, this Sunnies, I got it H&M. It's like a Miu Miu dupe. It's literally like $9. It's so cheap. You should go get it. I made coffee. This is actually a new mug that I got in Copenhagen. What sales associate was telling me is that this mug was made by a young artist in Copenhagen, and then she handmade everything, obviously. And one restaurant found out about her, and then they order all of their ceramics and plates from her, which is awesome. And how cute this is. It kind of has a matte feeling. I choose matte specifically because I just like the feeling of it. And then the coffee is from Prologue. My friend in Copenhagen actually told me not to get that coffee, but I ended up getting it because I forgot the name, and it was Prologue. It was either get it or do not get it. And then I, did it wrong one. But it tastes good. It's like a more orange, jasmine kind of, and then back notes would be like cacao nibs. When I had the Watch House coffee beans, if you see my previous vlog, the London one, you saw me got the coffee beans from Watch House and this pink one. Since that one, I'm kind of into this like first floral, and then later it's more like dark chocolatey, like milk chocolatey, but still kind of full body type of coffee. It still has like a fulfilling taste of like, okay, I'm drinking coffee, but then it's light in a sense, if that makes any sense. Nice, I like it. And obviously the cardamom bun. I think I'm just gonna, it just hits different, You probably see this background as in my house is clean. On the other side, it's a mess because I, started to unpack. My luggage came in last night, started to unpack, and I just took a lot of things. I got clothes lying around. I got bags over there. I got unpack things here and there, and then it's just like chaotic things. So I'm gonna organize throughout the day. Also, I think decluttering my closet as well, so that I can make room for my new stuff. And I'm probably gonna sell on Poshmark. If you wanna check it out, my closet will be there. I'll link it down below. And I want to make granola today. That's gonna be my next inspo that I had from Europe. So let's do it. This is the most perfect thing ever. I'm so excited to taste this sourdough because it is a stone grind flour, I think, with no enriched wheat. And I think this is the closest you can get for like European sourdough bread here in LA. And I did some research. The Trader Joe's French butter is actually produced in France. They're not lying. And then also the percentage of the fat over inside of the for the butter is 85%. A European standard butter, not instead of like 80%. Very, very excited. So what I do is like I put the butter and I put jam on top. This cheese on top of it, like this. And I'm gonna bite. Wait. Well, first of all, this bread, amazing. It actually tastes like a bread, which is kind of crazy thing to say. And then the butter, it's good. And then the cheese itself, it's obviously, I'm winning my life right now. So good.